I never know how to start these things. But hello everyone, my name is The Raptor, and it's time for another Death Battle prediction video. Now, before I move on, as usual, I just want to say that this video will contain spoilers of the last Death Battle, which was Flash vs. Quicksilver, and I will let you know if there are any other Death Battles that will be spoiled. Probably not, though. Maybe, but I'll let you know. So let's just dive right into it. Last battle, Flash vs. Quicksilver. Not really that much of a surprise. I'm happy, though, that they at least made a fight. Even if that's not what would really happen. Like, Flash would probably end Quicksilver a lot quicker than that. But I'm glad they at least did a fight, even if it was in 2D. The 2D fights are still entertaining, in my opinion. I appreciate that they still made something like that. So, good job to you guys. The Flash is one of my most favorite DC characters of all time, so it was just good to see him win. And now the DC characters have one more character that's won, and I have another win to add to my record. So now it's 3 wins and 6 losses. Well, on YouTube anyway. So yeah, let's just move away from that. Now it's Joker versus Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. This is going to be good. I'm really excited for this fight. If any of you are wondering, wait, how do you know that? It's because of Screw Attack's Twitter. A lot of people in the comments are saying, is this just speculation? How do you know these fights? It's because of their Twitter. They recently just announced it on their Twitter. It's going to be Joker versus Sweet Tooth. I pretty much figured as much. Really, there were only 3 people that I thought Joker was going to fight, and that's Sweet Tooth, Green Goblin, and Kefka. And it wasn't going to be Kefka. Definitely was not going to be Kefka. And Green Goblin, they just did a Marvel vs. DC fight. And if they were going to do that at all, they probably would have waited for later to spread the Marvel vs. DC fights out. But it kind of stinks because, especially Ryan, but both of us really, really wanted to see that fight. Both of us have a theory of who would win that fight. I'm not going to go into that. If you guys want to see that video, sure, tell me. But whatever. But for Joker versus Sweet Tooth, now, I actually have never played any of the Twisted Metal games, so I don't know Sweet Tooth all that well, but I do know Joker. I do really know Joker. I'm a big Marvel and DC fan, comic book fan, just in general, so I do know who the Joker is. So I just thought, kind of like Wolverine versus Ryan, why not try to give this a shot? Though I'll try not to let myself be biased, and I'll try not to let my own knowledge of Joker and my limited knowledge of Sweet Tooth try to influence anything in any way. So, let's move on with it. Let's go on to what they have. I'll talk about the Joker first. Joker is the clown prince of crime. He used to be the Red Hood, fell into acid, got his mind twisted, his face twisted. Everything is now twisted about him. He has a lot of pranks, deadly pranks. He has the flower, which spits out acid. He has the gun, the big gun that says bang. But he does have guns that do shoot out. He has a crowbar, too, and I'm assuming that would hurt. And he does have a lot, he has a lot of weapons, and his unpredictability factor is just insane, if we're being perfectly honest. He has a lot of weapons with him that apparently he can just pull out of nowhere. He has a freaking bazooka in the Injustice games. I love the Injustice game, and if you haven't seen already, on the Twitter, they actually posted, one of the scenes of the fight for Joker, what his 3D sprite looks like, and it looks like they're using the one from Arkham Asylum, and it looks pretty cool. So he does have regular guns, he does have that fake gun, his unpredictability factor, and he has bombs, I'm pretty sure he has bombs, unpredictability factor is just, like, through the roof. It goes like that. His combat skill, for me, it's a bit inconsistent. Sometimes he's able to stand up to Batman, and other times he's just working behind the scenes, and if Batman gets close to him, he will lose. So that it's kind of hard to say what the combat skill is, and since this is a death battle, he may have to rely a lot on his weapons. But if that's what you have to do, if that's all you have, then that's all you have. He might have some skill. He has been shown to fight before, but I'm not sure what kind of level of skill they're going to use for him. Now on to Sweet Tooth. This is the guy that I don't know much about, so this will probably go quickly. Sweet Tooth is definitely definitely the bigger of the two. He actually has a lot of muscle. He's very, very strong. I don't know any strength feats, or even if there really is any strength feats at all for him. I did a bit of research on him, but not that much. I do know that he has a lot of knives and guns. He's pretty much like some sort of psychopath serial killer. Maybe he's a serial killer, I don't know. But he does have a lot of weapons. They might be more brutal just because, like, with Joker, like, just a little acid and this big gun. Like, he has a lot of guns. He has a lot of, I think he has a machete. He has, like, knives and stuff like that. I'm just repeating myself now. But he's not someone you want to mess with. Because he is also strong. He could probably take a lot of people in a fight. So that's where I know he has his big ice cream truck. I'm not sure if they're going to use that. They did not use the Batmobile for Batman vs. Spider-Man or Batman vs. Captain America, but I'm not sure how true the... Like, again, I can't really say for sure. Has Sweet Tooth ever been without his... Has he ever been without his truck? I don't know. And when it comes to stuff like speed and durability, speed I really don't know. I didn't really mention this for Joker, but I feel this is important to bring up for Sweet Tooth. I think one of his feats is that he got stabbed through the face or something, and he didn't die. And I'm pretty sure like the stab was good enough to kill a normal human. So that's really freaking impressive. And he doesn't really does he feel pain? He doesn't really care about pain or whatever. Like, I remember someone saying he doesn't give a about pain. So, you know, I have to rely on what I've heard. Now, trying to figure out who I think will win between a character I know, I'd like to say I know him really well, but there's a lot of comic book fans that just know almost everything about every character and stuff like that. I wish I knew more characters just in general so I could do more of these predictions. But moving on. So, we have Joker, who I know pretty well, against Sweet Tooth, who I really just looked up. This is a pretty close fight. I'm not going to say, like, a very close fight or a landslide. I'm going to say this is a pretty close fight. Because both of them, I say Joker has more weapons, or at least, obviously, a more variety of weapons. Joker, I'm surprised I didn't mention this already. He has, like, his Joker gas, his Joy Buzzer, stuff like that. He has his, toxins gas, like the thing that makes you smile, and it pretty much kills you, the laughing gas, all that stuff. So Joker, the big emphasis, Joker has a lot of stuff going for him. He has a lot of weapons, he has a lot of variety of weapons, and most of them are pretty deadly. Either they're there to really, like, cause a lot of pain, or they're there that they can pretty much kill you in time. So that's where I am for Joker. And with Sweet Tooth, he has a lot of the same stuff, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. He has a lot of knives, he has a lot of guns. He won't really have to worry about running out of ammo and stuff like that. So that's pretty good for him. But who do I think will win? I hate myself for this, what I'm about to say, because I feel like this is just my own knowledge of a character over a knowledge of a character I barely know, but I have a feeling Joker is going to win this fight. I really don't want to be wrong because I don't want my loss record to keep going up. But I'm thinking Joker. I'm just going to go with it. I'm thinking Joker's going to win, and here's why. While Sweet Tooth does have a lot of, like, he is stronger, I feel that Joker's weapons, there's kind of a weapon for every situation that Sweet Tooth could put him in. He has, like, if Sweet Tooth gets close to him, or semi-close to him, he has his crowbar, which is gonna do a lot of damage. Because have you ever been hit with a crowbar? I haven't, but, I'm assuming it hurts. And guns for far away. I know Sweet Tooth has guns too, but pretty much everything. And I know Joker does have a knife, I think. Like, at least in the Injustice game, he has a knife. I feel like everything that Sweet Tooth has, Joker has, and more. Whether like Sweet Tooth has more of them and Joker just has like just one of everything, he still just has more. So that's where I am with that. I feel that the weapons give Joker a huge advantage when it comes to versatility, unpredictability, and just, like, he's able to get out of many situations. Yes, Sweet Tooth is stronger, so it is going to give him a good run for his money, and he is, like, when it comes to fighting. But Joker has proven to be able to fight before, and Sweet Tooth, he has been stabbed through the face, but when you really think about it, it's still just skin that's covering him. And a bomb could kill a human. Whether he feels the pain or not, it could kill a human. Joker Toxin, he doesn't really have any thing that makes him invulnerable to what Joker has. Everything that Joker has could still affect Sweet Tooth, I believe, but I don't know the character. I believe it could affect him just as it could affect anyone else. And Batman's been able to get out of it, but he's Batman. And as I heard, like, another Death Battle predictor say, they don't call him the Clown Prince of Crime for nothing. And yes, Sweet Tooth's durability may be high, but Joker has done some, like, if there's one thing I know about comic books, is that when you've been alive in a comic book and you've been alive for a really long time, you can do some crazy shit. You can. You've been able, you can do some crazy stuff. You can survive crazy stuff. That's how it works. And I feel that just, like, I'm not sure what else Sweet Tooth has done. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know much about Sweet Tooth. And I feel like this is just because I know so much about Joker. Well, not so much, but I know stuff about Joker. And I feel this is... But we all know that Joker he has more weapons. He is okay with fighting skill. I'm not sure how Sweet Tooth is with really fighting skill, but obviously Sweet Tooth's stronger. He's just a bigger guy. But he has a weapon to basically pull him out of every situation. We know he's a heck of a lot smarter than Sweet Tooth. I can already put that together. And while you could say something like Batman, where it's like you need preparation, Joker has been able to switch up his plans on the fly when he needs to. Because when you really think about it, Joker, he's been able to get out of prison. We've never been able to really put an end to the Joker. And that's why he's one of the best DC villains ever. So that's where I am, guys. I think Joker's gonna win. I'm not saying that this is really that close, even though what I said kind of makes it seem Joker wins by like a landslide. But I know for a fact that Sweet Tooth is not someone you're gonna want to cross. He is a really powerful guy. He has stuff. Is it that he turns people into ice cream or something? He has something to do with ice cream. Oh, the one thing I forgot to mention, his ice cream truck. If they do decide to use it, that is gonna put something on Joker. It is gonna stop him. But I'm not sure if they're really gonna limit the explanation to just that he has the ice cream truck. That doesn't really seem fair to me. And all really Joker has to do to win is kill Sweet Tooth. That's not that good of an explanation. But you know, my money is still on Joker winning. Sorry, Sweet Tooth, I'm sure you're a great guy. I'm sure you're an awesome guy. I know a lot of people really like Sweet Tooth. But that's my prediction. Joker's going to win. I'm confident with that prediction. I think Joker's going to win. So, guys, tell me in the comments below, who do you think's going to win? Tell me as much as you can about Sweet Tooth. Because even after these predictions, I still want to know more, and I still want to figure out who's gonna win. I want to think about this. And even if I do change my prediction after the video, I'm not gonna like make a re-prediction or anything. This is my prediction until the end. Joker's gonna win, even if I don't know much about Sweet Tooth. And also, tell me in the comments, do you want me to keep doing these videos like with all death battles? In which case, like, even if I know one character, both characters, or neither of the characters, do you guys want me to like research some of the characters and see what I can find? See if I can make in other words, do you want me to make a prediction for every battle? And like research what I don't know. Because if you guys want me to do that, I'll do it. I'll see what I can do. And if it doesn't work out, then I just will stop. But yeah, that's actually something I really want to know. Tell me in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a like. Comment down below what you thought, who you think's gonna win, more about Sweet Tooth, and maybe Joker too if you feel like it. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Death Battle predictions and all the other stuff I do on the on my channel, but you're probably not here for that anyway. So yep, this was the Raptor, and I'm out. Peace.